Hello and welcome back. We're starting, as we're going to start most of these episodes, with a drink. Now, I put more cheerwine in there to hopefully get some of the cheerwine flavor, since I think that was part of the it didn't taste like much of anything. It was kind of bland, you know? Whatever. Bottoms at tattooing. Why does it say tattooing on the back of my Sailor Jerry's? My work speaks for itself. The undisputed father of old school tattoo, Norman Sailor Jerry Collins. Ah, got it. Cool. Alright. Cool that they put that on the back of the bottle. Anyways, cheers. Have another one of those in like 15 minutes. Righto. Hey there, Jill. Oh, hey, John. This is John. Apparently not Gil. When will admit you have a John face, Gil? Ah, it's Gil, not John. And apparently it's Jillian, not Gil. Whatever. When you let people call you Jules. Quiet. Are you okay? You look distracted. Where's Boss? Dunno, she went out to buy some stuff, and, did you hear what I told you? You said something? Yes, that you look distracted. Very, very distracted. It's nothing, I'm just thinking about stuff. What stuff? Good stuff, the best stuff on Earth. Snapple. I'm not sponsored. Well, I have to pay rent by the 30th, which is always stressful, and... oh man, it's already like half over. Speaking of which... nah, I don't have to pay rent yet. There's also the fact that I spent a full hour yesterday apparently talking to myself. Get off my TV! Not to mention the fact that 2 days ago I found a bar is at risk of closing. So not only is my life being shaken up, but apparently I'm going crazy. On top of that, neutering 4 left me completely empty on the wallet, and I'll get evicted if I miss a rent again. And there's a lot of beer cans around my apartment. I feel like that's your problem. Unless, you know, life getting you down. And Jill. Sorry, did you say something? Can you really work today? Of course I can. Let's get through the basics then, shall we? Just in case. If you can make a piano man, I'll skip the rest, but bear with me for a second here, okay? I can make a piano man. Let's start with a sugar rush. Should I make him a piano man? You can also, yes, melee drag. Okay, yeah, I played the demo and the... we're done, press the... yeah, okay, I got it, jeez. But if all the drink... oh, okay, I got it. Press reset anytime, Jesus. Gil, I'm the one that went through the formal BTC instruction. That should be no problem. If I mess up the ingredients to drink, I can press the reset or Piano Man. Let's go for Piano Man. Fuck it, he said he'll skip the rest if we just do that. I've played your tutorial, and I've played your demo and your prologue. It also wasn't that hard to just pick up, you know, from the get-go. There wasn't much of a tutorial in your, prologue, but I played it. I figured it out pretty easily. Some stuff I had to learn. Whatever. What is this? On the rocks and mixed. Bam. Have a piano man. Here, happy? Yes, very. I stand corrected. Now let's get working. Oh yeah, before I forget. You can make any drink okay, I know. I figured that out. God, I was really happy the game didn't have to explain that to me. But I guess if you skip the prologue and the demo like a chump. But if the recipe already has over 10 ingredients, the drink is already big. Oh! I did not know that. That's good to know. Oh, and if a recipe says it uses optional carmatine, it means you can use none or fill it to the brim. I didn't know that either. Optional carmatine doesn't count towards making a big drink, of course. Carmatine is the alcohol factor in drink. It doesn't change the taste, but the amount still has an effect. If you add too much of it, the client will get drunk faster, so please be mindful of that. Are you done with the exposition? Okay, that was worth knowing. I am now, yes. Hey guys! Hey Dana and Mystery Woman? Oh boy, who's that? I don't know, found her while I was out shopping. Why bring her here? Well, it was either leave her outside at the mercy of society's finest, or bring her unconscious body in here. She's unconscious, is she? She seems to be standing upright, from this angle at least. She's gonna make such a ruckus when she wakes up, you know that. That's up for you to deal with, I'll be in my office. You can't just push that responsibility onto us, we have to work too, damn it. We've work to do. There's two of you, believe in yourselves. Hey, Gil, I have a job for you. You think the chief knocked her out? Nah, that's unlikely. She'd be crowing about it or taunting us if that were the case. Anyway, it's not like her to pick on such a small girl, at least not unprovoked. Yeah, you're right. We'll just need to keep it quiet. Seems to be just sleeping soundly, not comatose. Yeah. Alright then, time to start the night. Yes, I start working while you go clean the bathroom. Come again? Well, you spent the whole weekend and Monday doing God knows what. We had some interesting clients come in. Dogs, lots of them. You're joking. Gail, you've known me for how long? Do I look like the kind of woman who would make a joke like that? Well, so, as punishment for leaving me to deal with all of that on my lonesome, you'll be in charge of cleaning the bathroom. Have fun. Just that? Fine, I see no problem. Where's the cleaning stuff? Here. You brought that from home, didn't you? That I did. Fine. With that out of the way, let's play some music on the new jukebox. This model needs to have all 12 its... Okay, God, I wonder what the logic behind that decision. Copyright 2069. I don't remember. Ugh. I remember I liked some of the songs that were later. Yeah, I liked Snowfall and Remix. Or Base of the Titans, rather. Alt Reality, I remember. City That Never Sleeps, I thought was alright. I think. I'm just going by memory at this point. Sure. Yeah, I remember liking Neon District. Dawn Approaches? No, I like The Answer Lies Within, I think. Star Pierces, yeah, I liked that one. Those Who Dwell in Shadows, sure. I like the title of Will You Remember Me? March of the White Knight, probably, is what that says. Who was I? Sure. Oh, yeah, and, shuffle that bad boy. Time to mix drinks and change lives. That's a spirit. Meanwhile, Ving Rhames just showed up in my bar. Hey, you, give me a beer! Oh, sure, right on it. He wants a beer. Looks like quite the big guy, though. I mean, is that a hint that maybe I should make him a big beer? Well, too bad. All he ordered was a beer. He's getting what he ordered. Also, $200. If all I need is $800, and I get to keep the full $200... Also, this is already big because it's over, 10. How am I already dizzy? Good lord. What am I, lightweight all of a sudden? That's beyond me. On the other hand, I haven't had much to... What? What did I do wrong? Bronson... Oh, it's one power... Son of a bitch. One power delta. 2 of those. 4 of those. There you go. Have a beer. There you go. No, this ain't gonna cut it. Give me a big one. Sure. Sure. Wonder what would have happened if I had cut him off at the pass and just given him a big one to begin with. Now it's 2 power deltas. Bam. Have a beer. How about this one? Ah, yes, this is a fit for a man like me. Right. You're lucky I was in a meeting close by. This hellhole could certainly use a presence like mine. Why? You gonna spend a bunch of money? Because I made double the money than if I would have just given you an ordinary-ass beer. Wait, how do I have 700 if I made 2 beers and they're only 200 each? That's weird. Although, to be fair, work has taken me worse than hell. It's like New Jersey the 3. Huh. What kind of work do you do, mister? You're talking to Donovan D. Johnson, chief editor owner of the Augmented Eye. Oh, yeah, I read that. Nothing gets published there without my blessings. The day started with quite the interesting fellow, it seems. So you're to blame for the barrage of daily articles on Alice Rabbit, then. Hold on. There we go. Hey, people love those articles. They love reading about the urban legend. Can you blame them? The idea of some wild-card hacker working for their own goals and nobody else's. That's the kind of corny shit that brings the clicks from all kinds of people. All clicks bring money, and money brings nice stuff. Touché. Stuff like cars and houses and plastic surgery for the missus and her kids. Wouldn't they also be your kids? Well, I'm not complaining about the fact that you write about the hacker, just that you write about them every single day. Some of it isn't even news, just speculations or copycats. I can't read your newspaper's daily feed without running into at least one article about Alice Rabbit. Well, first of all, I don't write about it, my interns do. That's true, he's just the editor. He approves the articles and makes sure they're, you know, appropriate for the well, I was going to say paper, but blog? The poor bastards think it'll help them make full-time employees. I'm just capitalizing on the topic while it's popular. Fair enough. I mean, the guy knows his business. Can't fault him. And second, you're tired of one article about a supposed hacker, but not all the daily stories about murderers and other horrors? Well, I always filter out that section. I don't want to start my day scared and bitter. I do every day. It's delightful. I have enough pressure and problems as it is. I don't need to add Glitch City's lovely citizens to the list. You're smarter than you look, kid, but if more people were like you, I'd go bankrupt from the lack of traffic. Still, maybe my job would be easier. What, if you were bankrupt? How so? People get desensitized is the word you're looking for. People get bored of a certain kind of news after seeing it repeatedly. When I started in this job, it only took the news some elderly woman being killed to guarantee clicks. Now you need an elderly woman carrying a sick baby boy getting hit by a truck made of puppies that were Al-Qaeda. That's not enough. They need a full sob story behind it. And that's why I like bringing... Actually, now that I think about it, that would be an amazing story to read. That's why I like those urban legends. They're easier to write about than you can make up any shit you want. Spam them while they're hot, and even people like you, people who avoid the meta stories, will see them. Well, that brings money, and like I said, money's good. I mean, I feel like this guy's being painted as a bit of an ass, but gotta respect him. He's good at his job. I guess he has a point. Thank you! God, it's so nice to meet a protagonist that thinks like me, and isn't some, starry-eyed hippie or insanely bitter old man. Even I have a limit on terms of bitterness. Still, though, I want my best friend Betty. She'd be here, drinking along with me, playing the game. That'd be fun. So what about the opinion columns? Aren't those a good source of traffic, too? Not really. Oh, I hate those brats. They just write about how they're better than anyone else. Ah, well, that's the writer then, isn't it? The opinion piece needs to be about topics, not, how your... They can't be about you. I get that it's an opinion piece, and it's obviously your opinion on the subject, but it has to be about the subject. It can't be about you. You're inserting... And I see this a lot. I was, probably for about a year and a half, I worked for, the school paper where I'm going to university, the Tartan. So many opinion pieces, or op-eds, if you will. So many of them were just about how, I think this, but other people think this, and here's why I'm right. It's like, no. You need to write about the topic at hand and then give your opinion on the topic. You can't just be like, here's why I'm right. It's like, here's my opinion on the topic. And you might think there's some overlap there. Not if you're good at it. If you're good at it, you know the difference between those two. I worked as an editor, if you couldn't tell. They might also write about how everyone that likes a certain something should be sodomized. Yeah, that's fair. That was the other one I got a lot. It's like, how dare you if you support X? It's like, we don't have anything else to run, so yeah, sure, why not? Yeah, for the most part, as long as it's like, to use an example, Trump did X. Here's what I think about X. It's like, yeah, okay, that's what we need to see. Or, talk about why... Don't defend your position too much in an op-ed. You want to write about... Just assume from the get-go that everyone agrees with you, and explain why you are correct. Or it's like on the fence. Just explain why you're correct. Don't be like, oh, anyone who disagrees with me is wrong, or, ooh, this is why I'm great because I think this. It's like, no, just... whatever. The worst part about that is that they know half of our clicks come from them, so they get all diva-like on my ass. I think you're just being too harsh. What about... No, wait, I was thinking of another newspaper. Yeah, the columnists on your page are annoying. Shani? I like this guy. And Jill. Kid on the restaurant critique column. Shit, I forgot that brat's name. Restaurant, I believe that's... that kid. Couldn't care less about his name. Anyways, his column is the least visited of the bunch. He gets less hits in the obituaries. However, he still insists that I keep paying for his adventures to outrageous restaurants. I wouldn't have any problems with it if he actually wrote about half the places he visited. Ah, this guy. How so? He rarely writes about the places the newspaper sends him to. I even heard he tries to get free meals by claiming he's a food critic. Poor bastard only gets laughed at when he says that. I do remember some guy coming here asking for free drinks and saying he was a critic or whatever. Did he look like a fat child with a really small face? No. Wasn't this one, then. Anyways, all this talk made me thirsty. Give me a beer this time, please. Try to give me a beer this time, please. Coming right up. Attaboy, big beers. Man likes beers. They come cheaper in bulk at the store, though. Well, he wanted a bar, didn't he? Some people go to the bar for the atmosphere. Lord knows I ran into a few people like that. Music's a little hardcore. You know what? I'm gonna skip this music. Thank you. I was gonna say, it's a bit hardcore, don't you think? Given what we're talking about. It's supposed to be full, right? Did I fuck up somewhere? Oh no, yeah, I haven't put in enough. I miscounted. Now it's full. Well, I'll drink with him. Since we're at the 15-minute mark. Give it a splash of rum, since it's been a while and I'm already feeling it. Got the stomachs going on. Maybe rum and cheerwine makes you puke. That would be unfortunate, wouldn't it? They tried to warn me in the comments, but it was too late. Those videos hadn't gone up yet. Whoa, got a whiff of that. Now my mother's calling me? Oh my god. I'll call her back at the end of the episode. Yeah. Awkward that I have to do that while drunk. Anyways, cheers. Oh wait, I have to mix. There we go. Anyways, I'll drink the same time I serve him. Cheers. Ah, that went down much easier. Here. That's the big things that make life worthwhile. What about big troubles? Did I start a kid? Right. So tell me, do you see many celebrities in this hellhole? Saw a bunch of dogs. Please stop referring to this place as a hellhole. If a place smells like soap and dog piss, I'm well within my constitutional rights to call it a hellhole. Touché. I'm doing my best here, thank you very much. I like Gillian. Who was that? Nobody important. Hey, I heard that. Don't be offended by what I said, kid. I'm insulting the building, not you. You can think of it as a small hole in hell rather than a hellish hole, if you like. Charming. So, celebrities. Not really. Now there's a voicemail. Thanks, Mom. At least not that I know of. Why? Well, to begin with, you have a serious VIP as a client, but I don't see you losing your shit. You're not making me feel special, honey. And second, because I'm always up for gossip regarding famous people. Especially the red carpet kind of famous. Those folks people pretend to love but actually want to see fall from grace. Fair enough. Pretend to love, fall from grace? Why do you think the gossip about famous people always sells? People pretend they love celebs, but what they really want to see is their idols torn down to their level. I buy it. I personally can't stand, certain celebrities. Some who have actual talent, I won't name names. Certain ones who have actual talent I think are alright, but, you know, there's others who basically do nothing and everyone says they're great. Or, worse yet, do things that aren't particularly impressive and everyone says they're great. They want to see him suffer to get their comeuppance for daring to be so much more successful than them. It's a bitter view, but, you know, I see where he's coming from. No, I think gossip is just something everyone enjoys, but nobody wants to admit enjoying. Fair enough. No comment. You thought wrong, but even if you were right, it wouldn't change the fact that people love that kind of stuff. And they want to escape their lives by living somebody else's. Sadly, I fail to see the appeal in the whole thing. What do I care if this guy I saw in some random movie was wearing socks with sandals, or if they're dating God knows who? Granted, socks with sandals is practically public indecency, but still. It's not my business. Oh, please, as a bartender, I bet you have a strong voyeuristic streak. Your kind always loves to hear that stuff. Just like hairdressers. This sounds hypocritical from you. Even if that's the case, I don't sensationalize what people do. I don't make it more than that person you know from TV acts like a human. Sensationalize is the key word here. Just the other day, I saw this committee judge bitching over what some girl was wearing at the store. No matter what you say, these people don't exist solely to entertain the public. But this problem exists because you're the one constantly driving, constantly cultivate. Where did I get driving from? Constantly cultivating the idea that they're perfect and untouchable. I do not. Going to exotic locales, dressing in elegant ways, indulging in every luxury they can think of. All that just leaves the public craving for those little moments when they make a mistake and fall from their level. That's true, actually. Can't say that's a lie. Jill. But sometimes the crowd just wants to see they're human. Hey, that dude that plays the nice guy in TV is indeed really a nice guy. To be fair, the gossip articles don't help sensationalizing everything. It feels like they're instigating a behavior that shouldn't be acknowledged in the first place. You like big words, eh, Brat? Well, two can play that game of Hey, you're a bartender, right? No, I'm a lab rat and hellbent on world conquest. Sarcasm wastes my time, my money, and your energy. Refrain from using it. Never. Anyways, I just realized a bartender like you must have had quite a few stories in their career. Talk about changing topics. Maybe why? Wouldn't you like a column talking about those? I bet you would sell quite well. Yeah, sure, fuck it. It would be like the priest who published confessional stories and then got excommunicated and lynched. People usually tell me all this stuff because they know I'm just a simple bartender. A personal stranger of sorts. We could have you ghostwriting. Half of our staff do that. They do? You don't really think Alana Smithy is just one person, do you? Given her name is Alan Smithy, no, I don't. Figures. Anyways, eventually the people from the stories would know it's them and blame me. Not only would I get hurt as a business, it would hurt me. I really like hearing clients rant about their lives. Oh, and it wouldn't hurt the clients too, I guess. Well, if you ever retire, that offer's waiting for you. Yeah, like you'll remember me 2 weeks from now. Sure. You want another drink, Mr. Donovan? Mr. Donovan. Mr. Donovan. Did I say something wrong? Not at all, I just really like the sound of that. Mr. Donovan. Mr. Donovan. Is it really that special? At work, everyone calls me Mr. Dawson or Boss. Boss is just a title. It's too impersonal and cold. Is it? Mr. Dawson was my father and my grandfather. It's too general, but Mr. Donovan, now that's more like it. They're referring to me, the man in front of them. Not my family, not to my position as to boss, but to me. You want your employees to get personal with you, Mr. Donovan? Oh, gods no. I want them to fear me. But not because I'm their boss and name appearing in their paychecks. But rather because I strike mortal dread into them. Starting tomorrow, I'm gonna make everyone call me that. Oh yeah, you were asking something. What was it? Drink, another one, do you? Ah, yes. But I need to cut myself off. I just remembered I have a night shift later. Give me something bitter and big, not alcoholic. I need to wake myself up. I can do that. Big bitter with no alcohol. Fair enough. I need bitter. Sunshine Cloud? Sure, that'll do. Why does bitter sober him up, I wonder? On the rocks and blended. What? Oh, blended, right. Not mixed. Reset it. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. Ha 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 ha. On the rocks. There we go. Have a sun cloud with no alcohol. Paint me blue and call me Sue. You can actually do it. This'll help me stay up late tonight. Say, kid, does this bar have any investors? You didn't call it a hellhole? There was some bloke named... Bloke? There was some bloke named Sven that wanted to give us money if we stamped his face all over the place. Aside from that, no. That's also not my British accent. That is me largely going out of my way to do a terrible one. And these bars are pretty much like a fast food chain, so there's no local investors. Why? We'll see why in the next episode! Thanks so much for watching. I've been Token Lad. Talk to you later. Shooting or share. See you around, Ass Clowns.